Hi, welcome to Creating a PowerPoint Presentation by Gabriela Ramirez. When creating a PowerPoint, you want to keep it simple. Sometimes, when you're trying to help the audience retain the information you're trying to communicate with them, you end up losing them instead of helping them by adding more information than what you need to. Remember, keep it simple can always end up being better. Adding contrast to your presentation can also help your audience focus on what you want them to be able to understand or the information you want them to retain. You won't have them wondering on where they need to focus as well throughout your presentation, as their eyes will naturally be drawn to what you're trying to contrast in the presentation. You want to limit the amount of bullet points and text that you have in your PowerPoint as well. Let your visuals do the emotional connections with your audience. They can always make a better connection when they are actually paying attention to what you're saying, because that is enhancing of what they're actually looking at rather than having to read off a slide. Choosing your fonts. You want to choose a font that the audience can read clearly. And you also want to make sure that you use your same font throughout your presentation. In a PowerPoint presentation, we also tend to want to add transitions or add a little extra to keep the audience engaged. But in turn, it can actually tend to bore them, because they get lost in having to see animation tras animation as you're flipping to your actual presentation, which is what you want to avoid. So avoid choosing transitions and animations at all costs throughout your presentation. You also want to use high quality images, and this will help enhance your PowerPoint. You want the audience to look at the image and be captivated on what's going on in the picture and just be enhancing of what you're actually trying to communicate with them. So try to avoid cheesy pictures. So these are just some points of how to create a great presentation. So thank you for watching. That is all.